Vinyl community, what's going on? It's Ryan Kidd. Cheers, everybody. I'm back with another video, and as you can see, the title, I'm going to show you my Cramps collection. It's time to stay sick. It's time to get weird. Let's do it. The Cramps. The Cramps are one of my favorite bands ever. To me, the Cramps embodied rock and roll. The Cramps had the swagger, the look, the attitude, the energy, the danger. There was perversion, degeneracy. They were campy and humorous. Everything fun about rock and roll, all rolled up into one. And they took a lot of their influences from the 50s rockabilly scene. And without the Cramps, I don't know if I ever would have taken a look back or delved into that style. And I'm glad that I did, because I love that stuff. Without the Cramps, I wouldn't have heard of Hazel Atkins. I wouldn't have heard of the Sonics, Link Wray, Carl Perkins, Lil Willie John, Charlie Feathers. There's so many different artists and bands, whether they covered them on their studio albums or live albums. Without them, I don't know if I would have delved back into that. So to the Cramps, I'm forever thankful for that. But let's get into the albums. And I'm going to whiz through these albums as fast as I can, because I don't want to make this video too long. But let's talk in the comments. What's your favorite Cramps album, song? Who's your favorite Cramp? Have you seen the Cramps? Have you met the Cramps? Anything. Let's get cramped, everybody. Come on now. Cheers. Let's do it. Let's start with the album we're listening to in the background here. It's the debut album by the Cramps, Songs the Lord Taught Us, 1980. You got TV Set, Sunglasses After Dark, I Was a Teenage Werewolf. I think my favorite Cramps song is on this album, The Mad Daddy. I love that song. So for those of you who don't know, a quick lesson. This is Lux Interior. This is Poison Ivy. They were a husband and wife duo. Question, has there been a cooler husband and wife duo in rock and roll? I love these two, but I think my favorite Cramp is Brian Gregory. Brian Gregory is the kind of cool that's scary. Like, he's scary cool. Like, I could probably sit at a bar and drink all night with him, or like, he's a guy I don't want to meet in a dark alleyway. And I love this album. It's such a great debut album. It was recorded in Sam Phillips' studio of Sun Records fame. And it was produced by Alex Chilton and mixed in Ardent Studios in Memphis, another Memphis landmark. So yeah, a lot of Memphis history with this first album here, the Cramps, Songs the Lord Taught Us. The second one I'm going to show has some great songs on it. Googamuck, Don't Eat Stuff Off the Sidewalk, Green Fuzz, That Psychedelic Jungle. And the Cramps always had great album covers. I love this album, man. Great record, really cool. The third record I'm going to show here, The Smell of Female. It's a live EP. And a lot of the Cramp stuff, there's going to be, I'm going to go over some bootlegs I have later, and this is official, but there's some live stuff that the quality is amazing or it's really bad, but this is excellent. If you're jonesing for a Cramps live fix, Smell of Female is great. You got Poison Ivy there in her burlesque attire. Just really cool, man. I think that was 1983. That's recorded at the Peppermint Lounge. Next, I think I showed this one on my vinyl tag video. This is a promo copy of Stay Sick. I love this record, man. This is where you saw the Cramps production level kind of get a little higher. And what I love about the Cramps, and I'll say this real quick, is the Cramps never compromised their sound. They were always just who they were. And that's a part of the reason that I really love this band. But this is the album where you start to see their production level really get a little bit better. And it's still excellent. The sticker reads, "You've had 5 years of good health. Now here's Stay Sick, the retchingly good new record from the Cramps." And it's true. Here's the actual album here. You got Poison Ivy on the cover there. Bop Pills, Goddamn Rock and Roll, Bikini Girls with Machine Guns, Creature from the Black Leather Lagoon. So many good tunes on here. Really cool pictures on the back. Just a great record, man. Love Stay Sick. Next, we're going to show A Date with Elvis. You got How Far Can Too Far Go, Hot Pearl Snatch, People Ain't No Good. So many good tunes. What's Inside a Girl, Can Your Pussy Do the Dog. So many good tunes, man. This is an excellent record. I got a split seam on there. It's on orange vinyl, which is very cool. But yeah, here's the insert. There you go. Yeah, Date with Elvis, really cool album. Next, we're going to show Look Ma, No Head. Really cool record. Dames, Booze, Chains and Boots, Hardworking Man, Miniskirt Blues. Miniskirt Blues has Iggy Pop on vocals, I believe. And this is on red wax. This cover on this picture on the back cover, I have a giant poster in my hallway. Just so I freak out the squares if they come over. Squares beware. Next record, you got Poison Ivy on the cover, Flame Job, Mean Machine, Ultra Twist, Let's Get Fucked Up, Nest of the Cuckoo Bird, I'm Customized, Inside Out and Upside Down with You. Just all really cool songs. What a really cool cover. Let's see, there's an insert in here. I think it's got a cool picture of the band. Yeah, this is pretty cool looking. Yeah, I like that. And you got the lyrics on the back. Really cool record. Slim Chance is on bass. Harry Drumdini on the drums. Next is The Big Beat from Badsville. You got Poison Ivy on the front. You've got Lux Interior on the back. Now, you know, I'm showing a lot of records and they got Poison Ivy on the cover. And I just want to talk about her real quick. I think that Poison Ivy is like a criminally underrated guitar player. Like, people talk about, you know, she's not going to dazzle you with these amazing solos, but she's a hell of a rhythm player. And just an excellent guitar player. I think that enough people, like, not enough people talk about Poison Ivy as a guitarist. I think this is on white wax. Yeah, white wax. Cramp Stomp. It Thing Hard On, Like a Bad Girl Should, Sheena's in a Goth Gang, a lot of cool songs on this record. Lux Interior took the picture of Ivy for the front, and Ivy took the picture of Lux for the back. Really cool. Next, we're going to get into some comps. This is the Cramps' greatest hits. Human Fly, The Way I Walk, Domino. There's a bunch of cool, there's a really cool picture of them playing live. And it's you know, Lux is fully clothed, which is, this must have been early. So that's the Cramps' greatest hits. Next you have the Cramps' Off the Bone. Really cool compilation. Just some songs from the first couple albums. The cool thing about this album is it's got a 3D cover. It came with 3D glasses. Unfortunately, the version that I got didn't have the 3D glasses. But yeah, this is a great compilation. If you're looking to get into the Cramps and you're not sure, Off the Bone is a great starter. I'll show you another great starter compilation, is Bad Music for Bad People. This is a really cool compilation. And this is the first Cramps, it wasn't a record, it was a CD that I bought. And I'd heard about the Cramps, so I picked this up, and I was enamored by this stuff. I loved it so much. I was 16 and I got this ink. I got the ink of the cover on my arm. I loved this. I played it non-stop. This is another great introduction comp if you're looking to get into the Cramps. Next I'm going to show a few 12-inch singles. This is What's Inside a Girl. This is on Big Beat. Really cool, man. Really cool 12-inch single. You got Lux and Ivy on the cover, and then the back you got a really cool shot of the band. This was a different bass player. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Fur Dixon is her name. Really cool. And the next 12-inch single I'm going to show is Kiss My Ass. It's got the same B-side, two songs on the B-side as that last one. but the A side is Kiss My Ass, and this is also a 12-inch single. Very cool, very cool. We got Poison Ivy in her kind of gypsy looking outfit there. Okay, so next I'm going to get into some boots. This is the Cramps, the 1976 demo sessions. This had Miriam Lina on it. Miriam Lina was an early drummer for the Cramps. She was really cool. This is the back cover there. So you got Miriam Lina on there, and I brought out, Miriam Lina was in another band called the Xanties. This is called Out for Kicks, this album. And it's very rockabilly revival, very cool. And I also have this single, I love this song, Rockin' in the House by the Xanties. This is Miriam Lina. She's the co-owner of Norton Records, and her husband is in this group as well. Billy Miller? Yeah, Billy Miller is his name. Next, I'm going to show the Cramps 1977 demos, Memphis Posers. This is a really cool record if you can find it. Mine is on Purple Wax. These are the 77 demo sessions, and it has so many great songs, and it's raw, but not to the point where it's unlistenable. It's very listenable. It's a great recording, and I love this version of the Cramps. I love this style of the Cramps, audio-wise, recording-wise. It's just very raw. They were a raw band, and they just lend themselves very well to that kind of demo style stuff. The next one is, this is the Cramps Ohio Demos 1979. This has Twist and Shout, All Tore Up, Mystery Plane, TV Set, Rockin' Bones, a lot of cool songs. And I'll show you this. This is on Yellow Wax here. It's another boot. And here's the, I was in a record store and I saw this, they had another one, and I opened it up, and here's the record collector sickness in me. It's the same record, but it's on white. So I picked them both up. I said, I'll just get them. I don't do that so much anymore, but when it comes to bands I love, I just get everything I can, you know. The next one I'm going to show, this is the Cramps at Club 57, 1979. Now the cover of this is awesome. So cool. The back cover is great. Great pictures and all that stuff. Gatefold opening up, awesome liner notes, really cool pictures. There's some studio stuff on here on the second LP from 1977, which is cool. The live stuff on this, I'm gonna tell you, if you see this, the live stuff on this record is unlistenable. The quality is so bad, it's awful, and it's a shame because this artwork is so killer, really cool. But yeah. It's cool for the studio stuff, the studio demos, but, you know, the live stuff, not so much. The next one has a really cool story behind it, and I'm sure a lot of you, if you're Cramps fans, have seen the video. This is the Cramps Mad Mad Daddies live at the Napa State Hospital. The Napa State Hospital was a mental institution. And in 1978, the Cramps played the Napa State Hospital. And this is the recording of it. Now, the recording of it doesn't do it justice. You have to see the video, and you can see the whole show on YouTube. It's available out there. The recording is cool, but you really should see the video along with it. Like I said, the Cramps played Napa State Mental Hospital, and there's so many times where the people come up, the patients, and they grab the mic and they're just screaming into the mic like nonsense. They're having a blast, and it's really cool. It's a testament to how cool the Cramps were. Lux wasn't bothered by it. He gave them the microphone. He just let them, you know, go wild and have fun. And unfortunately, I think or depends how you look at it, fortunately, a bunch of the inmates, I shouldn't say inmates, patients, escaped after the show. And I'm sure the guards were trying to get these guys back to their rooms. Look at them. But yeah, a really cool piece of not only Cramps history, but rock and roll history. Yeah, the Cramps playing a mental institution. The next one I'm going to show, this is live in Philadelphia, November 1977. This is a live set, and this is really cool. If you can find this record, I would pick it up. The quality's not going to blow you away, but it's certainly not bad. It's a really hot live show. The set is smoking, man. They played Mad Mad Daddy, The Way I Walk, Rocket in My Pocket, Domino, Voodoo Idol, Human Fly, Teenage Werewolf, I'm Cramped, a lot of the great songs. This is a really cool record. I'll show you the labels. As just a skull label. Now, I'm going to go into my singles. I don't have too many Cramps singles, but I'll go through those quick, and then I'm going to show you something cool after that. This is the All Women Are Bad 7-inch. It's back with Teenage Rage, which was, I think, was it live 2-track movie demo. That's pretty cool. And it sounds really cool. But you got the whole band in drag here. Very cool. All Women Are Bad, the Cramps. The next one I'm going to show you is Voodoo Idol, the Voodoo Idol 7-inch. This has Human Fly on it. And yeah, there's the label. Very cool. And the cover, the cover folds out into like this kind of comic book poster looking style. Voodoo Idols, Cramps. Very cool. I enjoy the 7-inch. The next one I'm going to show you. This is a 7-inch by the Cramps. The Dance of the Cannibals of Sex. Now this has Miriam Lina on it. It's recorded live at Max's Kansas City in 1977. Now this is definitely a pretty raw recording. It has I'm Cramped and what's the Hurricane Fighter playing. Yeah, but this is pretty cool. It's raw, but it says recorded live at Max's Kansas City, 1977. Lux, Ivy, Brian, and Miriam at the peak of their primitive period. Critics threw up. Recorded in Boulderama on a Flintstones deck. So there you go. The next one I'm going to show you is the Cramps, Let's Get Fucked Up. The B-side, How Come You Do Me. This is on the Medicine label. Really cool sleeve, and then the label is the same on the back there. But yeah, really cool record there. Then you got Big Black Witchcraft Rock. This is on the Cramps Vengeance label. Red wax here. So yeah, you got the band on the front, and then you got Poison Ivy giving you the devil horns there. Yeah, really cool. Look at that outfit, man. That's wild. Lux was a lucky dude, man, that's for sure. Next is a picture disc here with Faster Pussycat, You've Got Good Taste. There's Ivy on the back. That looks like the same thing she's wearing on the Smell of Female EP there. This is live in 1980. Drug Train, Under the Wires, Garbage Man, Louie Louie. Really cool. There's a Creature from the Black Lagoon, and it's definitely a boot because there's nothing on the labels. The next thing I'm going to show you, and this goes out to my cheers to my good buddy, my vinyl community friend, Dr. October. You're the man. I love your videos, love your channel, and Dr. October. Let me flip the record real quick. So Dr. October was watching some video of mine, and thank you for watching. But there was a Cramps box set on the top corner. And he asked what it was, and I'm going to show it to you now. And it's a really cool little collection, little box set collection. Now, there's some of the early singles on it. And then there's some songs that were never singles that they made covers for and put them out in this box set. So this is called File Under Sacred Music. Here's the back. So it opens up like this, okay? Let me take the records out. And we'll go after I show the 7 inches, we'll go through this little envelope full of pictures and whatnot. So here you go, you got Surfing Bird. What's the other B-side? The Way I Walk, yeah, really cool. So you got that there. Then you've got Human Fly and Domino. 7 inches, all 7 inches. The Crusher. It's got Congo Powers, Kid Congo on there. Then you got the Cramps Googamuck with She Said. And I showed Hazel Atkins in my last video, the five non-punk records punks will dig. Hazel Atkins was one of them. This is Twist and Shout with Uranium Rock. Really cool. You got Nick Knox on the back there. Looking real cool. Drug Train, Love Me, I Can't Hardly Stand It. The packaging on this 7-inch box is incredible. I love it, man. This was another one produced by Alex Chilton, Fever, Garbage Man. Really cool. I like credited on the organ on Fever is Booker C. Not to be confused with Booker T. I love this cover, man. They look killer there, man. This is Rockin' Bones and Voodoo Idol, 7-inch. Here you got Lux and Ivy looking through the blinds at you. Lonesome Town, Mystery Plane. Another one produced by Alex Chilton. Brian Gregory looks killer on it. It looks cool as hell, man. Look at that, dude. Awesome. Here you got TV Set and The Mad Daddy. The Mad Daddy, my favorite Cramps song. There's Lux looking wild on the back. So that's the 7 inches. And then you open this little envelope here, the Cramps. And you get some pictures. Some little pictures, and then, oh, there we go. A Cramps business card, music for all occasions. And just so everyone knows, I am a part of the Legion of the Cramped, okay? There you go. I'm a part of the Legion of the Cramped. So here's some pictures. That comes with it in this little envelope. Cool pictures. Really cool. Awesome picture of Lux there. Wild, man. Cool picture of Poison Ivy. This is a really cool picture. I like that a lot. Look at that. Just hanging out. Yeah. And there's another one there. So yeah, that's the box set. I love that box set, man. And it's kind of cool because a lot of the earlier singles are pretty expensive, and I kind of cheated with getting this box set to have them. So, hey, what are you going to do? The last thing I'm going to show you, these are really cool compilations. It's called Beat from Badsville, and I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of Lux and Ivy's record collection, but they had a humongous record collection. They were just like us. They were huge record collectors, man. And this is supposedly choice cuts from Lux and Ivy's collection. It's the Beat from Badsville. This is volume 1. I have volume 2 right here, and then I have volume 4. Volume 3 has eluded me for some reason, and I don't know how many volumes there are in total, but if you can find these are all double 10-inch records, and they're very cool. This has, I mean, I think everything on these I've never heard until I bought these, and it's really cool stuff. So they continue to somehow influence my musical direction and my growth in music. So everybody, that's my Cramps collection. I hope you enjoyed the ride, and I'll be back with more content, and I really had fun making this video. And me and the Rat Fink want to remind you kids, don't eat stuff off the sidewalk.